I mean, we were celebrating. We were really celebrating. And usually, right after that, you had to get on a plane and go to the Pro Bowl, all the guys that made the Pro Bowl. So we kind of just stay up all night drinking and everything. And I remember headed back to my room. It was about 5, 6 in the morning, and Barry, Coach Switzer, was there. He was in the hallway, and he was trying to get in his room. And his room was like, maybe the door was right here. And he was sitting back, I said, Coach, what's up? He said, doggone it, this key don't work. And I grabbed his hand, I said, well, why don't you try it in here and put it on? Because he was not even at the door. You know what I mean? I had to pull his hand in the door. He said, oh, that helped, huh? I said, yeah, Coach, don't worry about it. I know it's been a tough ride for you. just enjoy it, man. I had never seen, Coach was smashed, man. He was just happy we won that Super Bowl, and I was happy for him.
I guess the question would be, how bad did the culture of misbehaving get?
Jimmy kept a tight rein on all of us, you know, even through the off-season. You know, all of those off-season workouts, they were voluntary, mandatory. You know, so they're voluntary, but you better be here. You know, that kind of a thing, or you may not be here. So when we lost that, then things did get, you know, they just got a little bit, they got out of hand. They just got out of hand. And imagine that now we're the toast of the town, and everybody partaked in being the toast of the town.
I mean, back in Dallas, you had the White House, which is, you know, kind of like basically a brothel, if nothing else.
Yeah, and you know, basically, that's what it was. And that's what we did, you know, and we did have an extra house, and, you know, and after just thinking I didn't want to go to hotels and all the problems that caused. So we thought, or I thought, that maybe I should get some guys together and we just buy an extra house, you know, and we did. We had an extra house. It was right around the corner. I mean, you go in the backyard and you can see the practice field. So, you know, we practiced right there.
Which means you could be on the practice field and see the White House.
Right, all the time, right. So it worked both ways, right?
Yeah.
So
what happened when Jerry found out about this?
Oh my God. I'll tell you how Jerry found out. The story was breaking about this White House. And I remember Leon Lett called me a couple weeks before and said, hey man, I think we've been infiltrated. You need to shut down the White House. And I said to Leon, this is not a movie. This is not a movie. I said, we're not shutting down the White House. This is not the movie, man. Get out of here with that. And then a couple weeks later, boom, live on the news. And so Jerry, I was in meetings and Jerry called me. He called me out of the meetings in his office. He said that the story's breaking about this extra house you guys have right around the corner here. He said, Michael, you know, all I need is the truth out of you, and I'm gonna fight with you. But you gotta tell me the truth. And I thought long and hard. I was like, wow, man, they done found out about the White House. And I said to him, I said, boss, I was trying to do the wrong thing the right way.
That's genius. That is genius.
That was actually my answer to him, man. He was like, he just kind of shook his head like, you know, like, what do I say if you answer it like that?
Wow, what could he say?
Yeah, but he could have said, what were you thinking about, you know? Because all of us was hanging out there, and the girls were there too, so, yeah.
You get arrested in the offseason, suspended that next year for 5 games. What was going on in your life?
Just everything. Everything. Enjoying success, enjoying all that it brings, and it brought a whole lot of things. And I had this thing, you know, that I would always, in the off season, go out from, you know, they'll say get away from football after the season's over. I'm going out and hanging out, chasing, drinking, getting high, hanging out with friends, chasing women and everything. And then March 5th is my birthday, and so I have one big party, hang out, have fun, and then that's it. I'm starting back training. You know, and then I didn't do anything. I was just training football, and I would do this every year. And this year, on that birthday party, so we go to a hotel room. I got some girls, and we have drugs and everything. And we were in there, and the police came in, and they found us in there, found the girls, and they found drugs, and yeah.
When you were on trial in the courtroom, I know one guy who showed up and was there as a teammate on your side, in your corner, and that was?
That was Troy Aikman. The only guy to show up now, and I didn't want him to show up.
Because now he's got to answer questions, and he's going to have
And
microphones in his
right,
face.
and everybody be dealing with it. And he was a great guy, you know.